Okay, excellent. All right, now in this segment, what we're going to do is look at how to free the hands when the hands are grabbed in a martial arts situation. And there are a lot of methods to use. We're just going to explore a few. So you can in a way consider this to be part one, but there are many ways to get the hands free. If you're fighting, let's just say he's throwing punches at me like this, 1, 2, and I grab his hands and I hold him. If he can't get this, I can headbutt him. You know, I can put him in a resting hold. So his technique for hitting me, now is immobilized. So we've got to come up with a method to stop someone quickly, the most efficient way to get the hands back free, or at least free one of them, so he can continue his fight. Okay, so we're going to cover low line, mid line, high line, and the basic concept. The basic concept, as we're doing in martial arts, should be, I mean, we're doing Wing Chun, but this could apply to other martial arts, is that if someone grab my arm and restrain it, and use the force this way, I don't try to free my hand. That is a mistake, especially if you have two. My goal is to immediately hit the person. Now, I can also, when I strike them, I can come up here with my claw, and claw the person, and then knee. That's just be your basic concept. So if he held two hands, I might come here and knee. That should be your basic concept. If he held two hands, right here, and he's standing up higher, right, headbutt. That should be my basic concept. That's the most efficient way to get out of that, okay? So again, I don't want to be pulling my hand back. I don't want to necessarily be trying to put him in a wrist lock while he's doing me. Not a good thing to do in reality-based fighting, okay? Now, so we're going to just look at some concepts, how I can free. So Slav is using, and he's using a strong force. Okay, so we're not cooperating here. He's got my hands. Let's see if I can get it, just pull him up. Okay, good. So he's locked his hands down. So the only way I have is, I'm going to bring my hand up here. We're going to come a little closer to the camera. So right here, stay in range. And I'm going to bring this hand over here. If you can see my hand here. Okay, I'm going to touch here, this here. I'm going to pivot and go into a bone sow type move, and now my hands are free to attack any way I want. So slow motion here, catch, pivot. His hands are being restrained from here. I come on top, and my hands are free. From this angle, let's try another angle. All right. So you can see my hands here. Come back a little bit more. Right here, trying at this angle. Catch, pivot to bone, and then that roll on top and back to strike. Another way I can get out of this low line strike, grab, because the energy going down, is I have to lower ebb. So I lower my energy with him a little bit, and then I can use this hand. This is sort of like a barbed wire way of coming out, and then this one can sort of drive him into a throwing type of action, okay? And so, again, when he's grabbing, here, the energy is pressing down. Again, I can come down here. I can bring this hand out this way, opening, you see? Then what I would do is I would grab this hand. I know it's getting complicated, and then I would strike him. I want to strike him as soon as I can. I don't want to try to free the other hand. Okay, so if he grabs my hand low here, I can also twist up, grab the outside of his wrist, and put him into a wrist lock and strike. So we see this here. We have a little lower here. I twist with this hand, especially if he wrenches my hand this way. Follow that energy. Twist it out. He's setting himself up there. Right here, and I can come up here, and then I can strike that down. You're pulling right. Right, I'm pulling on the side of that wrist into a wrist lock. Okay, so again here, 1, 2, pivot, twist that wrist out, and strike. Okay, now we're going to cover the mid lines here. So when he grabs me in the mid line right here, I can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to touch this hand here, and I'm going to go into a bone sow pinning arm and a wrist lock combination. right here, I'm going to just re-grab this, and I can hit him with the butt. Because the closest target, closest weapon to the nearest target is the elbow, not the hand. So I'm hitting with that, okay? We'll do that again. Back over here, at this angle, okay? As he's doing this to me, I pin with that elbow, I grab with this hand, and then I strike again. Okay, at this angle, one, pinning elbow, grabbing, and striking. Then I can use the hand as a follow-up, okay? Okay, now we also have, that's covering our midline. Another one just is in midline. If he's coming again, grab my hand, immediately I just roll into it, and I hit him. So, right here, one, roll, press, and hit. So I can just roll into it before he actually made contact, which is what I want to do with my hands. I don't want to wait until he gets a grip, but I want to make that contact early, as soon as possible. Now, if for some reason he grabs my hands again, okay, and the hands, let's just say we're going to do a splitting hand. So you're going to grab an underhand grab here. Okay, no, just that's good right there. That's good. Just regular overhead grab. So in this case, he's opening my hands up this way for whatever reason. All right. Again, I have that option is to come in and hit with the elbow. That's what I want to do. If he opens my hands up there, I'm going to go immediately for the target. Open my hands again. Acquisition, target acquisition, and knee strike to the groin. Okay. All right. So I have all of these where I would hit. And I would move right away. If I didn't say headbutt, headbutt's there too. So if I want to free an arm, I only want to free one arm. And so we turn this way. I go, the principle says go towards the thumb. So I point to my thumb this way, and I come down, I re-grab. I move over here, and I hold that hand, and now I'm going for a strike. Again. It opens up, I flow with that by turning the hand out. This is like a barbed wire maneuver, right? Bringing the hand down, bringing it here. He can have that hand if he wants to. And of course, I strike immediately. I don't give him opportunity to disengage the hand, okay? So if I let him do that, then that hand is going to come back around this way. But let's suppose that did happen. Suppose I came right here, and he came, and I came here. I follow that bone style hand, it's going to come up here. And in that bone style hand position right here, I'm going to strike him as he rises. As his energy rises up, I'm going to hit him with that. I'm going to roll on top like we did before, bringing that hand down right here. Then I'm going to bring it around, and then we go into a lock, and so forth, and a rip and tear. Okay, that's a little more advanced follow-up, but we're just working with the basics. How to free the hand. If you got two hands on one, again, you can do this. If you don't want to hit someone, you can reach in with this here, in the middle. I turn this way for the camera. I'll reach in the middle here, and I can grab my hand and go straight up with my elbow like that, okay, and to free his grip, okay. Anyone can do this. Women can do this, anybody. All right, again, slow motion. If I don't want to hit him for some reason, it's somebody I know, a friend, and now he's got a lot of downward energy. So now I'm going to grab my hand around this way, and I'm going to lift it up this way, and then come back around and off. Okay, and that would be a good technique for women if they just want to free their hand, or you don't want to hit someone. But you know, we're dealing with situations, all variety of situations where how you use your martial art in dealing with the hand. So the rule of thumb is that wherever the thumb is, when your hand is grabbed, go towards the thumb. Okay? So if the grab is this way, I can come on, go towards the thumb and come on the top. So if he's grabbing my hand here, I can push forward, pull back, then press down. So that's called misdirecting. So he grabs my hand, I draw in, I'll push forward, I'll pull back, and I'll press down to control. And all of these, you can also use lop sao, hun sao lop, which is just re-grab. I call it re-grab. He grabs my hand, I'll re-grab quickly. He grabs my hand here, I'll re-grab quickly. And we do that, he grabs his hand, I grab this hand, and then I go to strike, okay? All right, so that covers our freeing the hand, the wrist, from restraint while you're attacking your opponent methods. I'm Lao Shur Mantu Isam, and this is my student Slav, and we thank you for being part of this video. Thank you.